Hello, fellow Pucatraders. My name is Wilson Fisher, also known as Crewmanwilson on Twitch TV and on Pucatrade, and we are doing a Magic Origins draft. You heard it here first. Magic Origins draft, people. And we're going to be taking a pretty sweet rare here. We're going to take Woodland Bellower. It's a 6/5, costs 6, and, once it's actually in play, it does nothing. So, it's a crawl worm, but it's not what he does once he's in play. It's what he does when he comes into play. Enters the battlefield, and he brings a friend with him. A non-legendary green card with converted mana cost 3 or less. Creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less. And sticks it straight onto the battlefield. So that's pretty cool. And we're going to try and build something sweet around him. However, this pack, not so much. It's not really helping this Woodland Bellower. But we are going to take a Unholy Hunger. It's a 5-drop. It kills a creature. It's essentially Murder, the card Murder, but with upside, because it has Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instants or sorcery cards in your graveyard, you gain 2 life. So, I don't know. That's kind of sweet, I guess. Other notable cards here, there is a Blood Curse Knight, which we can keep an eye out for white-black, see if that's going to be open, possibly do enchantments. Eyeblight Assassin I've been liking a lot. Other than that, there's Enshrouding Mist and like Majoring Bully. This guy, which can be fetched out with the Woodland Bellower. But, I don't want to second pick this. I want to second pick something with a little more oomph to it. So, Unholy Hunger, that is. Alright, here. Nothing again to go with the Woodland Bellower, but I'm not in any hurry to make that work. Notable cards here, there's a Read the Bones, Llanowar Empath, which is pretty good. Deadbridge Shaman, which can go pretty well into this deck, but we're going to take this Foundry of the Councils. Foundry of the Councils is actually insane. What you can do with it is you can, you use it as a mana. It's a spell that's hidden inside a land. So you can pay 5 later on, sacrifice Foundry of the Councils, and put 2 1/1 flyers into play, which is pretty sweet. Sometimes just those 2 1/1 flyers can close out a game. Going black-green, possibly. There is a lot of elf synergies here in this pack. Like, Deadbridge Shaman is totally fine, and Llanowar Empath is also totally fine. But as far as power level goes, and it doesn't mean that we have to stray out of our 2 colors here, we'll take the Foundry of the Councils and be quite happy with it. Hey, remember when I said it's kind of like a crawlworm? I guess it's more like a Vastwood Gorger, but inverted power and toughness. Anyways, we're taking another Unholy Hunger here. There is blue cards, which I do not like drafting blue in this set at all. I think it's pretty terrible. I think there are cards like Claustrophobia, which are very good, and the 4 Mana War. I don't know the names of the cards yet, but the 4 mana human wizard that can bounce a creature. Those are pretty much the top 2. Then it falls off pretty steeply. The next one is like the Owl, that's a 3/3 for 5 with prowess. Just not great things. While with like black, there's lots of good cards that work. So we're gonna take this second Unholy Hunger and be quite happy with it. All right, there's a Yeva's Force Mage, which means that if we play this, we tutor up this, and it's like just tutoring up a +2/+2. Scrapskin Drake is also okay, but I think it's about the same as Watercourser, and neither of them are very exciting. Rabid Bloodsucker is fine, but we already have a couple of 5-drops. I think we're just going to take this Yeva's Force Mage. This card is unplayable, so is this. And Bond and Construct, I don't know. I'm not sold on it yet. I can see why it's good, but I'm not sold on it yet. We're going to take this Yeva's Force Mage, and it's an elf, so maybe we can pick up some black-green elf shenanigans. Well, there is a Towergeist. And a late Towergeist does send some strong signals that blue is open. Our green cards are, we haven't seen a heck of a lot of green, or at least good green to make us, think that green is open. White is definitely being cut off, so I'm glad that we're not in white. I haven't seen a good white card in this entire pack. I'm going to take this Towergeist. I know I just said that that I don't like drafting blue. The other option is like a Goldforge Sentinel, which it's, a sign of Ugin. And we already have a 6-drop. This is not particularly the slowest set. So we're gonna take this Tower Geist, put him over here for now. Oh, we'll put him right here for now. Well, there's an owl. I think now we can assume that that blue is open coming this way. Blue and black possibly, because these are pretty crazy cards to be passing up here. So we'll take an owl and see where that leads us. Well, there's a Freaka's Disciple. Freaka's Disciple is great. We could also take an Evolving Wilds and splash a Tower Geist. We can also splash maybe... Well, we'll take this Freaka's Disciple in any case, because Freaka's Disciple is actually quite good. And we'll just, I'm not at all married to blue here. We're just kind of picking it up as a flyer. I really like Rogue's Passage. I really, really like Rogue's Passage. It is going to start getting a little stressful with these, double green, double black, double blue cards. The other option is like Macabre Waltz, which I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, it's fine. But I think this Rogue Passage is great. Just like ending the game out with like, okay, my 6/6 will attack you. Okay, my, just get in there with renowned creatures. We'll take this Spider. I mean, it's a good card on its own, and it's free off the Woodland Battlelord. But I can't really see a scenario where we take it. But we'll go for it. I've been really impressed with the Fire Fiend Elemental. We'll take him, but I don't think we're gonna be playing him. All right. Yeah, we'll take the actual playable card, the foil, and the land. All right. So I'm gonna exile these to my sideboard here. Get around that logo there. Make sure that we see everything that's going on. So not the best start to pack one, but certainly not the worst. I think that we can still open up some pretty cool rares. Or there's also just good commons and uncommons that are in these colors. I kind of want to go the elf route, but if that's not available to us, we're not going to force the issue. So we opened a Mythic Uncommon, which is kind of a bummer because this is an insane card. There is also a Conclave Naturalist, which are quite good. They can usually snipe like a Thopter out of the air. There's also a Weight of the Underworld and this Consecrated by Blood. The problem is that I'm pretty sure that we are going to be green. And black is pretty good, but we do have these two good blue cards over here. So they're certainly worth, we can't ignore them. I don't think that this card is any good to its power. I mean, we have a 6, but yeah, I don't see us playing this card. I don't think it's very good. Plus it costs 7. I think we're going to take this Conclave Naturalist. It's either that or Weight of the Underworld. Naturalists are pretty sweet though. And they are just a 4/4 for 5, which is a pretty good body. Weight is a removal spell though. We'll take the Weight. Just make our decision. Make our life choices. Well, there's another Blood Curse Knight. I don't think that this card is very good. So it's either Wild Instincts, Deadbridge Shaman, Gnarlroot Trapper, or Disciple. And I think we go with Wild Instincts. Especially with cards like Freaka's Disciple, we can just really, really get someone. Plus, having instants or sorceries in your deck is not bad. So we're going to take this Wild Instincts. Be quite happy with that. Another Weight of the Underworld? Sure. Enters the battlefield, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all elf cards revealed this way. Yeah, I don't think that we're going down that route. But we'll take another Weight of the Underworld because it's a very good card. We like very good cards. Very good cards are very good. I don't think that this card is at all playable. There is a Vastwood Gorger, which, I mean, sometimes these things are just enormous. There's not really anything else for us in here. Like, Tormented Thoughts is not great. Gearcrafter is probably the best card in this pack, but we'll take the Vastwood Gorger. That's a pretty late one. We'll take this Rock Smaller, though. Rock Smaller, I think, is the best renowned creature. I mean, 5 for, what will be a 6/6. That's pretty great. Plus, you can also, like, beef it up with things like this or this. and really get in there. Well, we can choose what we would like to collect them all. And I think between the two, I'm going to go for the 2-drop. We don't have any 2-drops yet anyways. It's another elf guy. But we'll take this Timberpack Wolf. All right. Well, there is a very good card in Blazing Hellhound, which may be splashable, but I don't think so. I think we're going more for like an Orchard Spirit here. It's either Orchard Spirit or Meteorite. I found Meteorite to be actually quite good in this set, but, you know, we're kind of lacking on creatures. We have 7 creatures so far. I think we just take an Orchard Spirit. Plus, we can get it out with the Woodland Bellower. Oh, imagine if we picked up a couple more Timberpack Wolves. That'd be pretty cool. Just start searching them out. We already have 2 of them in play. Get a 3rd one. Yeah. It's like putting, what would that be? 2, 3, 4. That's like putting another 6 power into play. That's if we get 2 more of them, and we have 2 of them out. We can live the dream. Well, currently living the dream. So we can take this. There's also a Shaman of the Pack. We do have one elf. We can search it out with Woodland Bellower too. But I think a second Timberpack Wolf is just incredible. I think better than that. All right. Well, our Conclave Naturalist wheeled. That's pretty cool. So did our Rare, but that doesn't surprise me. I think I want another Hitchclaw Recluse. They're very good. They're very good at stopping Thopters, and they're just a good body. While this, I don't know. I don't know about the Conclave Naturalist. We can definitely take a Hitchclaw Recluse here. Geez, Dark Petition wheeling. But we do have an Orchard Spirit, so I think I'm going to take this Veteran Sidearm. Another Elf Searcher or another Orchard Spirit. Or our first Elf Searcher. Well, we still only have 1 elf, so I'm going to take the Orchard Spirit. Now we have more elves. But I don't think we're going to be... I still don't think we're going to be playing these. Dreadwater, completely unplayable, and Island. Alright, so we still have 17 cards. We need to pick up really 6 playables here. But, you know, I think we're filling this out quite nicely. You know, we've been going pretty hard on green. So I'd like to see a couple more black cards. Black was pretty open in the last pack, in pack 1. But, you know, I think that'll be more open in pack 3. All right, not a whole lot here for us. There's another Rock Smaller or a Shambling Ghoul. I don't think that these cards are very playable. That's kind of a bummer, seeing that. But I think it's between these two. And I think that it's Shambling Ghoul. We already have 2... you know, another 5 is not bad. A 2 is... Actually, you know what? A 2 is a lot better. Especially if it's kind of a junky 2. But it's a very good body. And plus, if we do this, it becomes like a 4-5. And it can rumble with a lot of things and live. So we'll take the Shambling Ghoul. Alright. Reeve Soul. That's a good one to pick up. Some good cards passing here. There's a Blessed Spirits, Ravaging Blaze. Gear Crafter is very good. We wouldn't mind seeing the Nantuko Husk wheel, but I don't think that's going to happen. Llanowar Empath is also very good, but we'll take the Reeve Soul. Quite happy with it. Alright, so here's a choice for us. This is actually a pretty cool pack. Like, both of these are fine. This is very good. Husk is great. Weight, Freakus Disciple, Watercourser. Yeah, a lot of good cards in this pack. So, I think it's between Shadows of the Past, Freakus Disciple, Weight, and Nantuko Husk. And I think that I've never played with Shadows of the Past, but this doesn't look like a Shadows of the Past deck. Weight of the Underworld could be very good, but we already have 2 of them. So I think it's between Freakus Disciple and Nantuko Husk, and I think that we take the Nantuko Husk. We can generate a couple extra guys here. Yeah, I think we take Nantuko Husk. It's very good. Oh, Troll. Troll is great. Troll is great. We'll take Troll. The thing with the Antuco Husk is we do have one card that produces 2 extra guys, but we may get something that produces extra guys, but it's also just all about having the ability to sacrifice, and that's very good. Just having the option to sacrifice can put some opponents in some weird positions. Undercity Troll is great. I'm glad that we picked that up. Now we can take a Shaman of the pack. Still only have 1 elf, but when it comes into play, it drains him for 1. We can get it out with this, and it's a 3/2. So I think all those things add up to a good card. Eyeblight Assassin. Well, there's another. Well, it has to be green, right? Yeah, it has to be green. But Eyeblight Assassin is also very good. Titanic Growth may actually be the pick, though. Just having 1 trick in the deck is pretty good. But Eyeblight Assassin does just kill creatures. So, yeah, we'll take that. Oh, living the dream. The dream. 3 Timberpack Wolves. That's fantastic. We'll take another Hitchclaw Recluse. I don't think we'll play 3 of them, so we'll put this one over here. Just for now, though. Might of the Masses. I'm glad we picked up... let's see, what did we pick up instead of the Titanic Growth? Was it the Shaman? Maybe it was the Eyeblight Assassin. Anyways, I'm glad that we're picking up a trick now. That's where I'm going with this. Macabre Waltz is fine. We may play that. Ooh. Alright, and we have 17 creatures. That's a lot of creatures. We can take that. I mean, creatures die, creatures live, creatures get put into graveyards, opponents die. It's all there. It's all there. Alright. Let's hate on the Starfish. I don't know why that's still there. That doesn't make any sense. Nivix Barrier can be a card that is played against us. I don't think the 3-mana leak is any good. And Jaymedae Tome. Oh, and a Forest. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go what'd I do? I think I did 8-7 split. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8-7 split of forests and swamps. We do have some double green here, but we do have more double black, but just fewer black cards. So I think that's a pretty good split, especially since we want to get these Timberpack Wolves out ASAP. I took out the Orchard Spirits and the Veteran Sidearm and left in Shadows of the Past. That may be a mistake. Maybe against decks where we don't see a whole lot of flying, we can bring in this package. Also, I took out, let's see, what was the other card I took out? I took out, yeah, just these 3. So I think this is a pretty good curve. I think we have a fairly good deck. I would have liked to have picked up a few more elves, but there were just cards that when we saw Elvish Visionaries, we just saw better cards. So yeah, this looks pretty cool, and we'll see you guys for round 1.